Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As we all are aware, we don't get for me, we can celebrate Masih, the promised Messiah Day, on the 23rd March. Unfortunately for me, today on the 23rd of March. So, before we will go in detail and the importance of this particular day, I will request Brother Zakaria Sahib or make he can do the recitation of the Holy Quran.
In observing the family prayers. So
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan. Dari sahab Muhammad Tawil dari dalam Malaysia sebagai Jazakallah. Now I request Muhammad Abbas Sule for the presentation of our Qasidah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Qasidah fi madhi khataman Nabiyyin sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya 'ayna khayr billahi wal irfan yas'a ilayka al-khalqu kaz-zaman ya bahra للمنعم المنان تحوي إليك الزمر بالإيزان يا شمس ملك الحسن والإحسان نورت وجه البر والعمر قد أخبرت من ذلك البدر الذي أصبح يلون من ذكر الجمال صبابة وتألما من لوعة الحجون وأرى القلوب لدى الأناجر كربة وأرى الغروب تسيلها العينان يا من غدا في نوره وضيائه كالنيرين ونور الموعد يا بدرنا يا آية الرحمن أحدى الهداة وأسجى الشجعان صلى الله عليه
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakumullah khairan for that beautiful presentation of Qasidah, Arabic Qasidah with the Prophet Islam, in praise of the beloved Master, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The next thing at the agenda about the significance of 23rd March inside Jamaat Ahmadiyya. So, for that presentation here, I request Brother Usman Dr. Said, as the hour for making can do that presentation here.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Jamaat. Now, a very significant day, very important day, the lives of every Ahmadi Muslim and also the life of all Muslims and even the entire world. We where we celebrate or we commemorate because the day we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala they give the permission to the beloved Messiah on this day, the day where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and therefore we can possibly therefore we feel waiting for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the teller say when he get make it go take bayat na the hands of the devoted Muslims. So before this day, because of the righteousness and the simplicity and the way the Muslims at that time, then they see as they act and how they stand for the Muslims then, for Islam, and how they defend the religion of Islam in the name of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Then we begin the tell them or say, you will see in you the sign for me will be the reformer of the 13th century, that for you will be the 13th Imam, and we go on to take bayat like you have. But even when they tell them that particular word, them words there, he say no. He say, you know, go fit me for let me go proclaim for say Namin that the reformer or Namin that the Imam Nabi, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not tell me that particular thing they is for make a reward. Because of that one day, it may remain put until where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begin to tell them. Say, now time for any time when you are in, then you will take bayat in the hands of the people. Because of this, Hazrat if you therefore make an announcement where it will publish or say any faithful person where they need to take bayat in their hand, make them ready, and if you therefore take a trip where it will travel from Leone. And if you therefore invite the one that way they will be faithful people for making the home and Leone. At this particular time, this has been just the period where the promised Messiah began for loss. The first begin after the did that announcement to say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless him with a Pekin, where will be a wonderful Pekin. The Pekin when I be Bashik one, it began for loss. And at that period, now the period the one they were plenty of the one that even way they believe in our force, they will begin to get shaky minds. Say if this person, this prophecy are where we begin, where we say the place to begin, the kingdom can die. So it will be a perfect opportunity at that time for say it will know that they are the faithful ones and we will really believe in the claim. So at that time, when the time reach, we therefore send the message outside and we therefore invite the one that will be faithful. So we therefore choose the place where inside the Ghana for there they will be able to go. And the house where you choose for there they will go, for there they will go take bayat and now the house of Hazrat Sufi Jam, where if we call people and say, there you will come at this particular day, for there you will come to bayat and Imam. So on this day, we get to mark this particular foundation day, 23rd of March, where we get to see 40 people then, and we get to take bayat in the hands of Hazrat Ahmad alayhi salam. At that particular time, they say, if you get for prepare before the day, the 10 conditions of bayat, where everybody for believe in and for take and become an Ahmadi. Where the time reach, say if you enter inside the house, where they take the bayat. Then inside their house, the Prophet alayhi salam, they call one after the other at that particular day, for they will come inside and take the bayat in their hand. And the first person will become, now the one way will become the first caliph as that Hakim Udin. Where he call them, he hold in hand, he pass taking right hand and he hold in your right hand, and begin to repeat one after the other. The words where we can repeat now where we will take the bayat, where we will sign the bayat. One after the other, we get to call them. He tell me say, during that particular day, now more people than where they come to take the bayat because of the time, and they be so eager for them, they will become the fortunate ones that already take the first bayat for belief say Hazrat Ahmad alayhi salam in the Imam Mahdi at that particular time, then we begin they come in groups. So when they come inside, they continue to take the bayat in the hands of the Prophet alayhi salam and accept them for being the Imam Mahdi, where the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam be done for miss. For say, na in na Imam Mahdi. There was a time, how the time in there, at this particular time, let me not forget, say that was the first time where the Prophet Islam began to call the Muslims where they are faithful for them to take bayat in their hand. Now after this, again, about 1 to 2 years before Allah began to instruct them back again for them, they will proclaim or say, also, now in Allah don't choose for them it will be the person where will be the second coming of the Messiah. Remember, before this one, why this day is significant as they say with Apocalypse, but I don't know explain now what happened that particular day and the place inside happened and the tongue inside happened inside the Leone. Before this, inside the Holy Quran, inside Surah Al-Jum'ah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you don't reveal to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, for say, after the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, where don't come teach the Arabs the book, the wisdom, and for put them now the south side of the day, when on the dark side, and give them come inside the lines, for let them can know, find one about the Creator, for let it change their lives. Then Allah began to also promise, as he said, وَآخَرِينَ مِنْهُمْ كَمَا يَرَى بِهِمْ, and among others, where they not join this whole year it. At that particular time, the time we say the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he be there with his companions there. And two of his companions, the way they make what they name at this particular comment, where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam begin. Now, as Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu and as Salman Farsi, the Persian, that as Abu Hurairah began to inquire, he said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, other than this verse, it means, and they see what they sleep here now, wake up come to here, you can't follow this celebration. He said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, that this particular verse, it means that, he asked 3 times. Then the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam began to repeat, he began to tell them, say, he touched the shoulder of the man with Salman Farsi. He said, if, a key condition, he said, if the faith of Islam go ascend, go to the last stars, to the heaven, he said, a man among this man in generation, he said, go bring back the faith, come down to the earth. And according to history, Salman, as a Salman Farsi, where meaning Sulaiman or Salman the Persian, in a Persian, and where in generation, we later on go inside Iran, and they began to travel later for go inside India, where they began to go settle later the place where they call Qadian. In the summary, Qadian. And the promised Messiah alayhi salam, in roots, in family roots, it comes from this particular man when Salman the Pasha, where they began to travel, when they be travel to come out inside Iran and can settle in India. And because of that, that prophecy inside Surah Al-Jumu'ah, that Allah began to promise for say, somebody they come, or people they go come, where they go bring the faith back come, now the earth. Then Allah began to bless the world with Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad alayhi salam. And he tells me this miracle, or this particular prophecy, began to fulfill. The brothers then, where they listen, now this particular day, what we did now, so today, what we sit down for, where Allah began to say, just like how the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam began to pull the Arabs them, now that darkness, where he bring them come to the light and show them Islam and bring them come inside Islam, the same way again where Allah will promise the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the Muslims they will say, in the latter days, somebody will come where they come do the same thing again. And so Allah began to bless again the community, the world with Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad alayhi salam.
Nare Takbir!
Allah Akbar.
Nare Takbir!
Allah Akbar.
Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad ki
Jai.
Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad ki
Jai.
Nare Takbir!
Allah. So because of this one also, me and you, where sit down also, we now a sign for let we go fulfill this particular thing where we happen on the 23rd of March. Even though at that time people may not be believe in the promised Messiah alayhi salam, for say indeed that claim where we make for say Naina the Imam Mahdi, and later we make the claim say Naina the promised Messiah. Today, today, that small tongue where we do that particular bayat today, when there are only 40 people there. Today me and you now we the example now for say yes indeed. Now be truthful thing where the promised Messiah alayhi salam will do. Today, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, from that 40, now the country itself say, we have tens of millions of people there around the world. Today, with the country itself for say, that particular small town and that small post inside Louisiana, today, we there now more than 212 countries in the world who said Ahmadiyya don't take place, who said Ahmadiyya don't establish, just because Allah will tell you. They see true Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat today, as how the prophecy did inside the Quran, for say, now he will come back and can make Islam go fine again. Now today, all the dirty things that they don't put inside Islam, as a Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, just because of this day, when on 23rd of March today we commemorate, now he not make today, they enjoy the true Islam, where you not get any doubt, where you not get any doctrine, but now they will find the light. May Allah go bless you. They will see more of this 23rd of March, and may Allah go increase the members of as a Mirza Ghulam Ahmad in community when Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat. Amin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad ki Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad ki Jamaat Ahmadiyya! Nare Takbir!
For this nice presentation we don't do, nice result. The next thing on the agenda, the signs about the appearance of the promised Messiah and the request Amadu Al-Fasari to pronounce Ramadi Shalom Israel.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Earlier this morning for talking about the signs of the appearance of the promised Messiah alayhi salatu wasalam. The things when the Islam, when the brother and the just talk about here, when we don't there was a way. But the Islamic world again say there is a need for an imam. When they say imam in the Arabic language, when they say in the Arabic language, and then they can call leaders, the one when they can lead me. So sign me don dey seen, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, just like how the brother talk am, say before this Islam wey get for lost the faith and the dunya, the Prophet will show signs and say this sign here will show say somebody will come, and that time when that person come, then we will come put Islam at the right path. And I mean the sign that is one of them sign that the way the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam be talking about. One is sexual immorality. He said during the time when at the talk when they need somebody to carry by Islam, one of the things we will open at the dunya na the sexual immorality, what they call adultery and fornication. People then they backwards and they take backwards as a way of normal life, as if not a bad thing at the dunya. Everybody they look at and say it's very important at that stage. Man they don't agree for marriage, woman themselves don't agree for she don't marry those. They say when that time they don't reach, that they don't should say that the time of the when the promised Messiah alayhi salatu wasalam for appear. And when we talk this, the Sahabas they look at and say, well, they say, but what's they up to now? He said the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam say, yes, he said they now, he said, but it not going to be rampant. It not rampant to that time the way I talking about. He said the time when Imam Ali was here, he said that time they baboons go rampant so much that nobody know for them for even correcting him. And we don't see him. In the advanced countries, people and they when as to their man then they pay people an extra when a woman them for just stay among them so their man then for let them entertain them so that they will be inside that camp, they're not able to come out. What talk about civilized countries who we look at the Western world? The word civilization is difficult to allow in define in education matters. But when they look at civilization, the one they did in advanced countries and then when they talk about here. But both don't mean a rampant situation to them so much that even the soldier man when they invite in country they invite women for their movement soldier man and they come so that they will just stay for entertainment soldier man and nobody know where for money because the day inside camp they will think they are attending time for movement. But when there somebody will entertain you don't get right for money. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he talk another thing again. He said during the time of the Imam Mahdi, he said what thing will be common among the people again. He said that wrong. He said the man they will take wrong as a normal way of life. He said when we look at the wrong is in one of the Sahabas that they asked, I said but up to now people they do wrong and he said yes. He said but they don't take account that time when I be talking about. They say the rum, people that will prefer rum than water, and the price of the rum and the water will be equal. With all they look at the water now, the water when they drink, like for example, now the young country now, the water will be green. When you look at the price of their packets rum, the winners small one, they're almost at the same price. So when they look at the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they say people that will prefer for the green rum rather than water because rum sells cheap. And cheap way something they were cheap and when you compare here and water, you will say, oh, this one that thing is wrong. So this is another sign when the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about. And we all they see today, people and they ask, why would they talk about Imam Mahdi? We need for talking about that because the signs when the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about it don't come. And we all they see her as a normal life. Everybody they see her, if you don't see her in the morning, you will see her in the afternoon. If you don't see her in the afternoon, you will see her in the evening. This is not a sign. And it don't fulfill. This is not a prophecy. God Almighty will tell the Holy Prophet, and the Prophet will talk and say, this is not a prophecy. It don't come to in existence. And it don't come to in existence during the time we don't do now. The other thing where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam be talking about it, he said during the time of Muhammad, he said, what thing will be common again? He said, gambling. This is another item where we all look at. In fact, gambling don't mean something like a national game now. I remember when we talk about Jahiliyyah period in the days of Islam, before the birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the class Islamic history in the class that year they were during the time of Saudi Arabia, they call it the Jahiliyyah period. What do you mean by Jahiliyyah? Meaning ignorance. So people that were there at that time, all of them signed there when I was talking about immediate. But gambling had been a national game. And the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam talked against it. He said during the time of Imam Mahdi, countries the way they don't be the practice gambling, say they will take as a national game. We always see Boku of people there or Boku of people in our societies and who not there again, who are the way they are the home there. We dey see say gambling a normal thing now in our country. In fact, people they don't see marketing as a gamble. But the word gamble mean any game of chance. Somebody go ask, even this officer or that promotion, if I buy me top up, then they send that kind of message to me or I send message if I gamble. As long as it's a game of chance, you think about it. Anything in a game of chance. This don't mean a normal thing that we like. And we don't look at and say, this don't show say, the Mahdi with the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam be talking about, it don't come. The one that when they wait say, it don't carry it. But the signs that when the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Lord imagine upon the book, signs that when he talk, even if not 2 or 3 you don't see it, don't fulfill. Why you don't need for join this kind of community? Gamble people that they play, even Muslim that they, now just even this Ramadan, people that keep up fast and they book their market. I don't know how plaster when they are not get right from plaster person they say, those people when you belong, because the God Almighty gets the way for the class people there in the way where you want them. So the gamble where we play, this is not the another side. And we even get a state gamble, now we control the call Lotto. When it is very important to belong with this side here, they don't come. And the Mama in your side, when the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, one of them, and the gamble. Then the other one where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is talking about here, he said that with dishonesty. He said dishonesty will be among the people and so much that nobody knows the people that they talk to. Because the people that don't go able to credit anybody when they talk at that time of Imam Ali can, when he can. He said people that don't believe anybody they talk when they talk. Because nobody knows they will talk to amongst them. And we all don't see this as a normal thing. During the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, during the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, dishonesty not be there amongst the Sahabas and too much. Because anything when the Prophet may tell them, when they say we don't agree with it, now let me look at ourselves as Muslims and we don't call ourselves permanent Muslim. I remember this program done set for over 2 or 3 weeks back. They don't send a reminder, and for people that don't acknowledge it that they are 10. Now let me look at the number. If we say that we all kaya, perhaps not be doing for doing at this point. But because of people that don't have time to talk to, this don't show say the Imam Ali don't come. And because the dishonesty in the sense, anything where you talk to say you do and you don't want, now you don't show say you know they talk to. That's a lie, that's falsehood. And this been there during the time of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But you don't be rampant the cow down. Now when somebody didn't talk, but let's see the 2 way we go today, you know we go compare to the one way a lie. This don't show say the Imam Ali don't come. And what's our responsibility? We all don't country says we don't see this Imam Ali and we dey follow the footsteps of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We get to work with them signs and how we talk. We get what they read down and know about it, so that it's not going to be somebody who will show that time person when he dey go and a straight path. Every day when me and they pray, we dey say he didn't answer right and mustaqim. And God Almighty don't put you in the right path. What's in the right path we don't put you. You don't come put this on side, we all don't acknowledge the coming of the Imam. Let God Almighty me, let me continue for dinner this life and on to the day when we all will die and go see God Almighty. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Reserve class and Keza. For this wonderful presentation with Imam Guru. The next person we can be presentation Jishan Mahmusa can tell me can we all the prophecies about the prophecies are fulfilled.
बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. And given the topic today is about the Prophet Islam and prophecies about him or his time, how they have been fulfilled during the time or before the event of the Muslim of Islam. Before I go into the topic, let us know that every religion in this world, it is present now, their prophets, they have been prophesied about Prophet Islam or about the prophet that will come at the time we are living now. As if we say that Judaism or the religion of the Musa Islam, we find the prophecies in the Old Testament that will present a prophet that will come at the time of the end. And when we see the Prophet Jesus Christ, Isa Islam, he also prophesied about a second coming of himself in the latter days. When we see the Islam, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, he also has prophesied about Masih and Mahdi in the latter days. According to the Quran also, when we read this Surah Al-Jumu'ah, it is written there that وَآخَرِينَ مِنْهُمْ لَمَّا يَلْحَقُوا بِهِمْ, that the next day there are people who yet not joined Islam or the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they will come and join this Islam and they will get the offices like the companion of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they have been got. When we see Christianity, I told you Isa has been prophesied about the second coming of himself, then the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And we see other religions like Hindus, in these also they are waiting for Nihal Avatar, or we are now telling him Avatar. So these religions, they are waiting for a second coming of their prophets, because they have been prophesied that a prophet will come and he will be having the characteristics or the properties of their prophets. So when we see the second coming of Jesus Christ or the Imam Mahdi of the Islam, we see from Islam that all the prophecies of all the religions, they have been fulfilled in his person. If you think that every religion, they are waiting for their Messiah, so how many Messiahs they have to come? On the same time, like Christians, if he come again, he come at the same time. Muslims, their Messiahs will come at the same time. Then Hindus, then Sikhs, then Zoroastrians, all the prophets, all religions, Buddhas, they are also waiting for a second coming of the Buddha. If they come together, so people whom to follow, which prophet will all the religions or all the religions they will follow. But the Holy Prophet said when the second coming of the Jesus Christ or the Imam Mahdi will come, he will join all the religions together. He will be Messiah for all the religions. So we see that when Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Sahib of Qadian, he claimed to be a prophet, that certain area, India, he was the hub for all the religions at that time. Christians were there, Jews were there, Hindus were there, Sikhs were there, all Muslim sects, they were there. So it was the appropriate place to be Messiah to become there. Some people they say he will come in Syria or Damascus or any other place, but how they will, if he come there, how he will reform all the religions? Because in those areas, not all the religions they are not allowed to perform there. So this area, certain area of the world, it was the hub of all the religions. All the religions they are practicing, they were freely practicing their religion there. So I don't want to go in the detail of those of the time in all the prophecies they were told about in Bible or in New Testament or in Quran or in Hadith. But I just want to read the best these prophecies mentioned in the Quran in one place in Surah Al-Takwir, chapter 30 or chapter 81 of the Quran, part 30. When we read this chapter, we find many prophecies about the latter days. It says, إِذَا الشَّمْسُ كُوِّرَتْ, when the sun is folded up, وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ انْكَدَرَتْ, when the stars are obscured, وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ, when the mountains are made to move. When we read these prophecies, when we read this word, we just may wonder how this is possible, how the sun will become dark, how the stars, their light will go off. It's not possible for when we see, we are still want to see this light of the sun and light of the moon and the stars. But here, in the religious form or in the religious word, Shams means the prophet, and the Nujum means the stars, means the ulama, the sheikhs, the scholars of the religion. So it means the light of the prophet, the teachings of the prophet will become dark. The people, they are not going to no longer perform them. And the scholars, their light given, they have the light, but they are not too much shine. So it means the thing that the scholars, they are telling to the people, they are not good, they are not fine. Then the Quran says, وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. So this all happened during the time of the Prophet Islam. When he comes, the teaching of Islam, the practices of the Muslims, they are not according to the Quran, they are not according to the teachings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. Next one is when the mountains are made to move. How a person can move a mountain? It's not possible. It was not, even people did not think before that how the mountain, it will be moved in the later days. So in this time, we are watching now, people, they are making the roads and they are using the stones from the mountains. They are taking this, they have a big dynamite or they have a big bomb, they are cutting, they are crushing the mountain and they are making the roads, highways. We need them for making base of our houses or mosques. We are putting the stones in them. And all of you here in Saloon, everybody know how to bomb or the big stone and then break it. Before this, the people, they did not know this one. So it is processed in the Quran. When the mountains are made to move. So this prophecy is fulfilled in this time. It means this is the time of the Prophet. Then Quran says, وَإِذَا الْإِشَارُ مُبْتِلَتْ. When the she-camels of the pregnant she-camels are abundant, it means they are not longer in use. The camels or the other ways of transport, they are not longer in use. If you see the time of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they used to travel on horses, on camels, on donkeys, but now it is not possible because people have these bikes, cars, trucks, trains, and aeroplanes even. Because the means of transport has been changed. So it is prophesied in Quran. And Prophet Musa, he gave one of the biggest sign of his advent, this one, that this time the transport, means of transport, they are changed. Even this is mentioned in the hadith also. That people, they will leave the camels to travel and nobody is going to access that. Even now, some people, a very small number in desert, they use the camels, but now in overall the world, even in now you see in Sierra Leone, the people are not using the animals to travel now, not so. So this is also a big prophecy for the time of the Prophet. When we see for the next verse, when the wild beasts are gathered together. Those animals, they are living in jungles or they are wild animals. Before this, it was not a even concept to even live with them. The lions, they are staying in the jungle, but now people are using them as a pet animal. The lions are inside the houses of the people. The monkeys and the other beasts, tigers and this and that, they have gathered in zoo in different countries. Before this, there is no concept of these wild animals to bring them in the city or in a town. But now the people, they are making a cages or a zoo or a farm, they are bringing them inside the town. So this is even the time, and even the animals, wild animals of Africa, they have been transported to the west, and western animals, they are transported to the east or the Asia or the Africa. And it is also prophesied here about when they are dead together. And before this, the animals, they don't have the legs or any means to transfer themselves from America to Africa. There's a big sea between them. So they have been transported from the east to west and west to east. And it is prophesied in the Holy Quran, and it means that this prophecy is fulfilled. It means in the time of the promised Messiah. When we see Waizal Bihar Sujira, when the rivers are drained away, because you think the water is coming and you can move the rivers. Before this one is not possible. Now if we see that this prophecy that the rivers, they are being transported or they have changed, when we see the canal system in the some countries, they are making new rivers from them, they are changing their ways, they are making the sub-rivers, sub-canals, and the water then be transported from the main river to the other parts of the country, so they can cultivate, they can farm, and they can do everything. So because of time, I just go to the next verse, one more verse, where it is and when books are spread around or abroad. This is a big prophecy for Musa also mentioned as a sign that this is a sign for the Prophet Musa. Before this, people, they have a very small number of the page or the paper. They used to write on the bones, on the skin of the animal, or the hip bones, stones, and the clothes. They used to make the scrolls on them, and they used to write. But there was no concept of the books, or even the books in a good number. There is a big book of the Hadith called Bukhari. When the time of the Prophet Islam, they used to call it Bukhari Sharif, the blessed Bukhari. And the person who is having the Bukhari, people used to go and see and watch that how the Bukhari looks. Because there was only 1 or 2 or 3 numbers of the books of the Bukhari handwritten. So now we see that because of the printing, this printing press and the printing of the newspapers, articles, these magazines and the books, literature, it's a big sign of the Prophet Islam that the establishment or this printing press, the Prophet Islam claimed that is a sign of the Prophet Islam. So these are just small days. If you read this, the commentary of this chapter or the chapters before it, Surah Al-Shikar and Surah Al-Taqweer and the other chapters of the last part of the Quran, so you will see how the prophecies, they are foretold about the later days and they are fulfilled in the time of the Prophet. I just complete and conclude my speech with the one passage of the Prophet. He says, "Hearken, all you people, this is a prophecy of Him who has created heaven and earth. He will spread this community of His in all countries and will make it supreme over all through reason and arguments. The days are coming, indeed, they are near, when this will be the only religion which will be held in honor. God will bestow extraordinary blessing on this religion and movement. He will frustrate everyone who seeks to destroy it. This supremacy will last till the last day of judgment. Remember that no one will descend from heaven. All our opponents who are alive today will die, and no one will see Jesus, son of Mary, descending from heaven. Then their next generation will pass away, and not one of them will see this spectacle. Then the generation next after this will pass away without seeing the Son of Mary descending from the heaven. Then God will make them anxious that though the time of the superiority of the cross had passed away, and the world had undergone great changes, yet the Son of Mary had not descended from the heaven. Then the wise people will suddenly discard this belief. The 3rd century after today will not yet have come to a close when those who hold this belief, whether Muslim or Christian, will lose all hope and will give up this idea in disgust. There will then be only one religion, that will be prevailed in the world. And only one leader. I have come only to sow a seed which has been sown by my hand. Now it will sprout and grow and flourish, and no one can arrest its growth. May Allah enable us to see the more and more and more advancement of the Ahmadiyya. Ameen.
Nare Takbir! Nare Takbir! Say beaucoup thank you to Jishan Musa for this powerful speech we deliver. Speech for who for the musician. Now we will take the last one now for today's program. From there we will end. The professor for this speech, the Commissioner Law for his followers, for the Parisar, the district guide for Western Orland, and also Government Talim. Majlis Ulama Jalsa.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As we pray in the King Jalsa, we speak and the Lord and God for the followers of the Prophet alayhi salam. Because of the extraordinary love and God, we pray for the followers that we make the followers and become no longer in the church. They become devoted to Ram and they be ready, always ready for sacrifice, whatever we dare to them for the sake, for your sake. This impact because of the prefer and so they continue. In 1915, nearly a decade after the Prophet we died, Mr. H.A. Walter, the secretary of all India Young Minded Christian Association, they began for Visit Kajan, they began for Wana Kajan, they want for write a book about Ahmadiyya. At first, they began for me as a Khalifa to Masih, the second Khalifa of Jamaat Ahmadiyya. After that, they began for Swan, the various departments of Salah and Zoom Ahmadiyya. After Gandhi, they began for Swan with some companions of the promised Messiah alayhi salam. Then they began for one mosque, they want from those some companions of the promised Messiah alayhi salam. So they began for one mosque, then they began for introduce them to some of the companions of the promised Messiah alayhi salam. Then they began for introduce to us Masih Muhammad alongside we foresee in Mr. Bolton here for us as Masih Sahib Anhu. You see how long we want to be the promised Messiah alayhi salam, and what to make you for the people signed by Yad. You see, for the term you see the character of the promised Messiah alayhi salam, the impression that made the people accept the Jamaat. As Masih Anhu began for Joseph, he said when they asked him how long you don't know the Mirza Ghulam Ahmad alayhi salam, he said I don't know him from the time when the big claimant for saying the promised Messiah alayhi salam. He said I never see this face, this holy face. He said this confused me because of this holiness, the heavenly face we get. It confused me, it made me forget to accept the truth. You see, when the promised Messiah alayhi salam, they remember the Master, when the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they began for men to say, as a Muslim began for men to say, he said the promised Messiah alayhi salam, the way that he cried, he said just as they say, they became way longer away from the Mama. Then in short, the promised Messiah alayhi salam, they raised the dead people there for waiting for enable them also as according to provided one and the dead people that way before say they raised them also for leading the doctrine and the teaching of the Islam. and in only one, but in any way, we make also followers them for many do the same thing. No one who will produce this type of people that they will enter and any association or any organization, personal except the one who is the eighth prophet, we come up from the beloved being Allah. I pray that the God Almighty will make way for people to understand and continue for extend the love who we get to beloved Master, we have the Prophet Messiah alayhi salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I like this speech. That's all the one around it. You don't save me time. We say, thank you to Jalsa for the wonderful speech where they don't deliver. Of course, today is the 23rd March, and in this very day, we the promised Messiah, the therefore start the Ahmadiyya Muslim community from 1889 to date, 2024, 135 years now. And today, the Jama'ah were over 212 countries around the world. They say, thank you to Allah the Almighty for that. And this, not in some serious, somebody just say, hey, no. A prophecy, like, you see now from the presenter said, a prophecy from Holy Quran, the Allah the Almighty, with regards to the coming of Imam Mahdi, and also from the Master, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to say, Imam Mahdi will come in the Akhir Zaman, will come, therefore, accept her. Indeed, our promised Messiah and Imam Mahdi don't come in the person of Hazrat Mizallah, alayhi salam, and also Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the year 1889, 23rd March 1889. So, yesterday we had the Masih al-Khami, Ayatollah Ta'ala, the Rasul Aziz, they delivered a Friday sermon on Mubarak Mosque. He said that today we refer to today, therefore, the 23rd March, where he said, I want to prophecy of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he therefore fulfilled over 135 years ago. Now, you see, people are going to celebrate, commemorate this day and make speeches. You see, that may not enough. You see, for nature say, we read the treasures where the Prophet Messiah don't it? What are them treasures there? And the writings, the books are way all right. You see, them books are there, and will help you to understand the Holy Quran, they will understand Islam better one. Otherwise, you say, if you don't read the books there, then treasures there, you say, we fail, not going to be complete. And I remember the old someone that way we deliver as well. You see, where this day become 23rd March, you see, now a day for me to assess yourself. Learn, watch yourself and analyze yourself. Take the 10 conditions of diet from number 1 to 10 go to number 10. If you follow all the conditions that did. See, I did ready for really evaluate yourself, try to evaluate yourself and see whether you truly follow what the promise of Allah don't say. Which is right inside the 10 conditions of diet. So from there, make everybody go and see the 10 conditions of diet. Make you read them over and check yourself whether you really follow. Which I see, you get some lapses, you make sure say you correct that side. And if you know say, I can't player the Prophet Islam, one in Jama'ah will follow the 10 conditions of diet. The government bless you all, the God Almighty bless you all. And now I will request you all for letting us join me in silent prayer.
नाराए तकबीर नाराए तकबीर We